I am still having so much fun in this political season, and it's just begun. That rhymes, and it's not the only one. Okay, stop rhyming. This should be done. That's the influence of Dr. Seuss on my life. As a child, my mom read me Dr. Seuss, so I can just make these things up. I actually worked on that for about a week. It's on my teleprompter. I saw the interview with Trump and the interview with Putin on 60 Minutes over the weekend. I heartily encourage you to take the 20, 25 minutes that you'll need. You need to do it, okay? I want to start by saying both Trump and Putin, I won't say they ate the lunch of the one interviewing him, because 60 Minutes reporters are they're too good for that. But they almost ate their lunch. And in watching those reporters showed me again that journalists so often don't know what they're talking about, don't frame questions well. Now, again, 60 Minutes is just about the top of the food chain, okay? I mean, really and truly, just about the top of the food chain. But it was clear to me as the interviews went on that both with Putin and with Trump, that they outgunned the interviewers, just flat out outgunned them. And it was fun to watch. All right, let's talk about Trump for a minute. Trump discussed over the weekend that he does intend to lower taxes on the middle income people, and there are targeted folks that are super wealthy that he intends to raise their taxes. Said because there's so many loopholes, there's so many ways that they're cheating the system that they're not paying their fair share. Trump said he is fully prepared to go into a trade war with China or with Mexico because our trade policies with them are not fair. Not fair. And the funny thing is that's a really populist opinion. I was one of the few Republicans early on that decried what was happening on my radio show. I know that President Reagan, who I think is a great president, he was in favor of free trade. Others were, but it's proven to be a total disaster. And I said at the time, because we were in Binghamton, New York, we were watching Smith Corona, the largest typewriter manufacturing company in the world, go south. Goodbye. Hundreds and hundreds of jobs. IBM started in Binghamton, New York, and they are completely closed down virtually every remnant of a human being that works for IBM in the greater Binghamton area. Endicott Johnson, 10,000 employees, the largest shoe manufacturer in the world. Completely gone, totally shuttered. So when this stuff was happening, I was saying, look, people, this is going to be a disaster. We're going to send manufacturing jobs south or overseas where they're paying people $2 an hour or $2 a day, and we can't compete with it. So let's protect our jobs. And the wealthy people, the people who can control these things, they wanted higher profits. And many of them I'm sorry to say, they just didn't care about American jobs. And some of these companies posted huge earnings at different points because they didn't have the American payroll that they had before to deal with. They were paying a fraction of the cost in China or in Mexico. So look at what's happened. Our manufacturing infrastructure has been decimated. Go to major cities right now and just find out who's making stuff, okay? Because in the old world school, I shouldn't do the crazy talk. In the old world school, to be prosperous, you had to get something out of the earth, okay? And you had to make something out of it, to fashion it, to manufacture something. So if you look at America from the earliest settlers all the way through the end of World War II and really right up into the 50s, you see a massive manufacturing engine. And now it's gone. It's all but gone. By the way, here's something. This is a funny stat. New York State in the 1950s. New York State, okay, liberal bastion. I grew up there. Poor New York. New York State had the 5th largest economy in the world. America had the largest economy. New York State alone, by itself, had the 5th largest economy in the world. pianos being manufactured, fire engines being manufactured, cars being manufactured, just the TVs, General Electric. I mean, there was so much going on. And people had good jobs, and they had a good salary, and mommy didn't have to go to work just to survive. Okay? Well, gee wants Ozzie and Harriet back. No, I just would like a little bit of our time back, and a little bit of liberty, and a little bit of human decency. And now, the number one sought after job when you get to be a little older than me is what? The door greeter at Walmart, baby. Where I can tell people, come on in and buy your crap made in China. Woo! It's cheap. Down on L13, something cheap. Run, run, run. Friend, this TV show represents a mission. It's to be a voice of resistance to the evil in the land, but also to inspire people like you to take a stand at any level that you might be able to equip you, to inspire you, to challenge you, to give you the rhetorical ammunition that you need. But we still have to pay bills. This program, as you know if you're a regular viewer, we don't spend a lot of time raising money. We don't spend a lot of time saying, oh, you need to buy this and we're gonna run. No, we're bringing you a message, but we still have bills that we need to pay. I'm asking you, if you have been blessed by this show, to please go to our website or send a check to the address you see on the screen or call the phone number that you see on the screen and use your credit card, and to give $50 or $100 or $500 just to help us meet our normal expenses. And we'll keep bringing you this hard-hitting show.